Hey everyone, back again. Welcome back to again a review. This time, everyone, once again, we're doing yet again another stream of amazement. Now, okay, so yes, here we are. This is the Harvest of Fall stream. Yes, everyone. So I know it's been very quiet. The last though. Oh, yo, as well. TVFFFF Studios. Hee hee. Just just a normalized stream. I might invite people into this particular stream. Who knows? I might not. Haven't decided yet. I'm doing very well, Sonic Dude 65. Yes. Hee hee. What was I gonna say? Hee hee. Oh yes. Hee hee. Hee hee. Hee hee. Uh. Oh no! It's Daniel Butterbrooks. I'm doing well on 35. I'm doing pretty good. TVFF Studios. Yes. So basically, for those who just saw the the recent adaptations of like, well, let's see. First of all, thank you to everyone uh partaking in the live chat of the of my adaptation of Run Cold by 22 Tesla. Um, yes. So basically, yes. Thank you so much for that. It was really awesome. Yes, there were a few little errors in the filming, but that was just at the time. Those issues have been rendered. So, hello, One Track Mind. It's been a while. Now, there was some live chatter in my 10 to Nickel Dane annotation. About apparently the props of Clearwater are now being auctioned to random buyers, and one of the props is the fatally damaged season 1 Thomas model that has really seen better days. Honestly, I've seen some GoFundMe stuff on this prop. I hope it goes the way of that, because let's just say that yeah, it's a piece of history, and it's just like, you know. Yeah. Okay. So going back to the whole streaming and whatnot. Yeah, that can go. Yeah. Okay. That might be a bit of a shortened stream in a way. I don't know when I'm going to end it, but basically, um, work on tipping over the server by 22 Tesla is underway as we speak. There is so many dependencies, so many faulty errors on some of the routes that I'm trying to fix, and I will need all the support possible. Guide me to a Google Drive link to find any missing dependencies for any mines, a hill from Surprise for Percy, and yeah. I have a plan to bring the half engine back, like, but I haven't decided what I'm going to do in terms of a story. So thanks for the question, and I will keep that noted. Uh, because with anything that's good, like that has good solid beginnings and good solid endings, it's always good to have, a happy medium. Because Look at Toy Story. Look at Shrek. Look at Puss in Boots. Look at Despicable Me. Look at Fast and Furious, for example. Look at those franchises. Look at the amount of films that have come out. Look at the amazing things that have taken place throughout those universes. Look at the incredible choice acting and voice acting that's taken place in it. Look at the amazing visual effects. Look at the time lapse. Look at the characters. Look at the characters. Look at the amazement things. Look at the everything. And it's like, yes, indeed. Actually, butter is essential. Butter is plentiful. Butter is nutritious. Butter is amazing. Butter is fantastic. Butter is, yeah, that butter wrap origin I did. That's basically where butter came from. Was that one little dialogue from Scrambled Eggs? I just needed to expand upon the butter universe in this. Um, and I know some people have gotten annoyed and tired of, butter jokes and such. Why? It's healthy. Uh, uh, a full engine, like basically like revive the engine, revive the half engine, basically um, like bring her back to life, but she still has her half face. Or when she comes back to life, Lady's able to like give the half engine a full face kind of thing. Someone actually gave me on Discord, I can't remember who. It's been a while ago. Requested that I do that, but I just I don't know. What do you mean no? Anyway, on the topic of hand, damn it. I didn't mean to hit that. Supposed to hit that. Go back there, and you're good to go. Now remain where you are, silly tab. Whew, yeah. So, I mean, I'll tell you, I have come a long way into this magical adventure of hello there, hello Luca. Good to see you. Good to see you. I have an idea where. Oh, okay. Well, someone else on Discord told me this. So, anyway, and invite links in the chat if you want to join, you want to talk, you want to do all this, you want to do all that. Now, keep in mind, basically, like going back to the tipping over story by 20 Tesla is such an amazing story. I thank you so much to 20 Tesla for allowing me to voice act once again. I just didn't want to pass on the opportunity of being Thomas's driver and fireman. So if you're wondering who that was, that was voicing Thomas's crew, you're talking to the voice actor right here. I might even do a cameo account just to, just for giggles and lol, just because I think it'd be kind of cool, honestly. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if John Tavares actually joins, alternate captain of the Maple Leafs, joins this very stream. It'd be kind of cool to see. But, I mean, I just really am excited to see, what Wartelton Studios will bring for the reminder of the. I think I already answered that question. Actually, wait a minute. That'd be kind of funny. Don't know if I will. I'll think about it. It's on the wiki. Lady had matched because there's Lady's current final design. There was her originally intended design, and then there was a prototype design that didn't even get past the the first stage of production when Magic Railroad would. Why would what? Oh, you mean automatic click jumper? That would be kind of interesting. That'd be kind of. I might make a funny episode about that. I might even do like a Victor Tanzik style stories of Sodor short. I haven't figured out a title, and because I already got Animal Trains. As for Cliff Jumper, that's a bit of a mystery because, well, let's just say that I, haven't even, haven't figured out what's going to take place. Oh, Henry, don't touch your goodness. Henry, don't touch your goodness. Ugh. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Right. Wichita? Oh man, from Topham's Turkey. No, not likely. Because the turkey that they bought was like on the outskirts of Sodor, as seen in the episode with Elizabeth. So once the turkey was, well, once they carved the sacrifice and they carved the turkey and they cut the meat and the skin, and then they had both white meat, dark meat, skin, mashed potatoes with butter, gravy, pure, crisp, clear water with essentials and nutrients inside. It, you know, hell no. Topham got his big piece. Loam did. Dowager got as much as she could. So did the grandkids, and the rest of the top. Heck, even Benson, their personal car got a chuckle out of it. So it was pretty hilarious. Magic. The end. And sorry if I had my eyes closed there for about 5 minutes. The hour drive was just like, holy shit. I didn't. Hold on. What the? Most of the time. Well, no, you didn't. I slept on my own. I slept because the timer went off and such. Oh, and we have a very special guest. Welcome back, Daniel Brooks.
Hello there.
How was the NHL hockey game? I mean, the ECHL hockey game last night. It must have been a fiery event.
Yeah, the Everblades went down 2-0 in the first period. Scored one goal to make it 2-1 in the second. Scored another one in the third to make it 2-2. The game went to overtime where the Everblades made the game-winning goal.
Well, that's
So
amazing.
the Florida Everblades beat the Jacksonville Icemen. And now I got bragging rights for the next month. And my brother
nice.
can't do crap.
Well, it's funny because Lord Stanley was gifted to the Florida Panthers a few months ago.
Yeah. Florida Panthers won the 2024 Stanley Cup. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But it looks like all are saying that the Edmonton Oilers of Canada will finally break the Canadian curse.
That's for them to know and us to find out.
I'm looking forward to Mark Forster's documentary on Thomas and Friends. It looks going to be interesting. Wait, what's this? What's this? Hold on. I'm being honest. DSR, you didn't make me go to sleep. So anyway, what's this? What? Yeah, I'm sorry, N35, but that's just that was just out of left field. Hello there, my dear friend. Hello there, my dear friend. I may have to talk to you later, N35. Uh, uh, would Adam make money? Hmm, that's a very good idea. But I do know that. But I do know one thing. Albert's ghost will always be a classical Thomas tale of a ghost engine that bombed, well, the mine he was in.
Yikes.
Well, if it were Smudger, it'd be a bit of a
Anyway,
sad tale.
yeah. Anywho, I'm gonna head out, Brendan. Talk to you later.
Okay. And so here we are back to the singular digits. What do you mean? Oh, you mean like how Victor Tenzing did? Well, in my universe, like in my universe, Peter was like a reserve during the war. So basically, during the war, he was shut up in a tunnel when they got back to Sodor during an assault. And then he was stuck in the tunnel for many years, and he was rescued. Anyways, well, I'll be right back. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, what the hell's going on in the comments here? Well, I mean, obviously Dudley, he, because he mentioned about wartime, so figure that one out. Well, yeah. No, I'm going to think something more interesting. Speaking of interesting, I have a fanfic I might bring to life. It's still ongoing, but it involves an OC that I created. Would have been goes far back as 2 years ago, actually. It's no engine. It's a human OC, actually. My very first human OC. And no, it's not based off anyone in the fandom, just so you know, and just so no one gets confused. No one gets like, hey, who's this? Why am I, that kind of thing. Engine number 4. Oh, that's a nice little story. Oh, yeah, by the way, I forgot. You had some requests there, Luca. You want me to make in trains? They're getting close to being done. I just have been, the tipping over adaptation is kind of taking that over in a bit. Are you talking about Sudri and Afro or Headmaster Hastings? I'm confused. Well, jokingly, he is. Well, there is Device in the Arcade Merchant that's coming out very soon, which is a sequel to Device in the Half Pariah, which has been 10 years ago. That kind of thing. He's a wise yet kind engine, I agree. They're equal. They're equals. That would be interesting. Like Toby be a temporary trackside shed? Huh. That's an interesting idea. It is, but it's going to be executed correctly. And no, I'm not going to have Henrietta be a hen house for an episode. No, that's never going to happen. Yeah. Look, I agree with what you're saying, DSR, but look, I agree with what you're saying. Toby and Edward are equally experienced. They're two of the most experienced engines on the island of Sodor. Skarloey, Duke, Falcon, Steven, Stepney, Boko, Vulcan, Benson, the car. Who else? Oh yeah, Stafford, 17, that kind of thing. Heck, even my own OC. Welcome back, Train Boy 17 Va. It's great to see you. I'll answer your calls on Discord soon there, Jonathan. Anyway. Well, I've got some scarier faces you could try. I'll show them to you in the direct messages. What the hell? Dude, no. Southern Railway, no. Hello, GWR14 Productions. Well, look at Tobias and That Pariah. Tobias and That Pariah is an amazing, beautiful, emotional fan film about a tram engine who nearly died in his old line, but he gained the powers of a hybrid diesel engine who passed away, but then was reincarnated into Duck's basis. And then upon his revival, he wants the diesel engine back so he can be more powerful, but then Tobias, was able to self-defend himself and rise Montague into the river in Lego City. Start the rescue helicopter. Hey! Wait, what? Oh, yes! Yes! A hint? What do you mean a hint? A hint on the fan fiction sort of thing I'm working on? I'm actually was in contact with a book publisher in my area, so it could potentially be a book. So we never know. You do not want to know what it means, Southern Railway, because let's just say it's just it crosses a line that, like, I do not even want to say here. I just can't. And stop fighting about Toby in the live chat, please. Thank you. Silence! Anne and DSR, I am very disappointed in your behavior tonight. You have caused a great disturbance. As for you... Okay, I gotta stop. Okay. Hello, Antonio. Okay, so... Are you kidding me? A lunchbox? What is this? Toby goes to school and friends? Dude! Okay. I'll give you 2 hints with the fan fiction. It involves the Matrix, and it involves the Matrix. It also involves for God's sakes. Now you give me another idea. Lunchbox Toby? Dude! Because of your argument, you've given us great ideas. Toolshed Toby and Lunchbox Toby. Boom, right there. Thank you. Barry Truck, I'm going to call you and we're going to write that story together. Okay. Oh, yeah. So I said the Matrix. The other hint I'm going to give, it's a human OC of mine. And let's just say it's one that I've thought of pretty... Well, I apologize if the audio was being dumb on your end. That's never going to happen. So that's the end of that. In 3 words each. Well, let's see. Diesel is cunning, devious, and sly. Sydney is forgetful, kind, and helpful. Diesel 10 is ruthless, violent, and resilient. And then the others, I'll figure that out. Hold on. Before I let anyone back in the stream. Ha! Well, I could add that to the Click Jumper and Adam idea. Just haven't figured out when. What the hell? Yeah, so basically, looking at the... okay, and now this Discord server has now plagiarized an idea that I was going to do next year, so I'm going to talk to that on that. Anyway, happy birthday, Jonathan the Experimental Engine. Because I will say this, and every year on the date of the accident, it runs again. as a warning to others. Plunging into the dark. Ah. 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 Oh. Oh. Ah. I'm fine. I landed on my knee. I'm good. Because I landed on my knee. I'm fine. I now have a big bruise on my knee, and that's gonna go. It'll take a while to go away. You have seen my OC throughout the universe, and I only released my OC to like the CDP file of it to people I know, but we'll talk. What else? Well, yes, me and the Matrix, but I'm not. I'm actually the secondary slash third main character in the fanfic, technically, because it's just so powerful. Really is. I'm sorry if I sound like Peter Griffin landing on his ass that one episode. Anyway. The matrix of leadership, basically. What? Are you referencing that Family Guy episode where Peter Griffin and his vestigial twin are rubbing the nose of the bear counterclockwise? I don't know if that. I don't think you should try that in real life. The bear will probably nibble away. Thomas and the Transporters. You mean like the Daleks from Doctor Who? Well, the thing is, there's going to be like a prototype trailer that'll be out in November. So I got the music created. The music created for like the main song and a couple other big parts of the story. I mean, I'm a big part of the story, but I'm not the main character based per se. I'm one of the main characters, not the main character. So, and yes, it involves multiverse, parallels, violence, perseverance, setback, heartbreak, triumph, you name it. What are you talking about? I don't know. Cross a line? My fanfic doesn't really cross a line. It's made within the boundaries of okay, here we go. Oh yeah. Paxton Sydney. Oh yeah, I would definitely take Paxton and Sydney any day. But Dennis Norman all the way. Okay. Where am I right now? Okay, so let's see. I'm fine. Hello, Scottish Duo. But yes. Now, I have sent part... Now, let's see. Going back to the fanfic. 1, 2... There's 5 parts of this fanfic. They are pretty big parts. 5 of... Actually, there's going to be... It's an 8-part fanfic. And it's pretty interesting. I might... If all goes well, I might even have the fanfic like as an animated sort of movie kind of thing. Live action would be a little bit difficult because, well, you know. No. Not my story. There was a comment in the live chat, One Track Mind, that was really like, ugh. So, Scott Wars the Return. Dude, that's hilarious. I've made many Diesel stories. Oh my god. Dude, I do not know what you're talking about. Sir Tom Mad's car in Bulstrode? That wouldn't... I'm not going to comment on that. A Diesel story but have a chase scene involved. Okay. Well, there is Smoke, you know, the violent Diesel that tried to kill Thomas in that one parallel universe that was so violent. The violence was very violatory in a way, but as I say to myself, holy shit, this is incroyable maintenant. Well, actually, I did see a Twitter event. I did see a Twitter edit of someone making Sir Thomas' car like sentient if he wasn't Thomas. That's all right. Oh, for fuck's sakes! I don't get the characters' real names like in stories. Well, the thing is, like, I was tempted to do it, but I just, you know, because since it's my series, it's like technically a multi-universe series where because you hear references from Twilight and Pariah, Sodor Origins, you know, Sodor the early years, modern years kind of thing, and many other universes. That's why Sodor Origins is being created. The scripts are still being made, and I mean, most of the characters are sitting right, like I'm literally looking right at them. They're right in front of me. Like, the reason why production has been greenlit is because the scripts have not been greenlit in a way. So, why not get the other character? I think I kind of did, but if I didn't, you can say it again. Honestly, J50 Thomas. All right. I'm going to say this. For the 80th anniversary of the Railway series, for my personal tribute to the anniversary, you're going to see J50 Thomas, but not as but you're going to think, oh, I'm going to use J50 Thomas, but it's not going to be how everyone's going to interpret I'm going to use it. So, oh yeah, G5 Thomas from Man vs. Train was a very powerful, a very powerful character. We're getting close to the end of Man vs. Train. Postman Shat is nearing the end of the line. Like, the reason why Scourge did that at the end of Ten Tentacle Lane, well, let's just say he was told word about Diesel 10's little thing of the Scourge of Steamers kind of thing. So basically, Scourge arrived after Percy left to go back to the sheds, and then Scourge used his little spinning claw cannon to just burn the very shed Diesel 10 was in and kill Diesel 10. The end. So a lot of people thought, Diesel 10 transformed into that, but that's not the case. At E3, well, E3 spark plugs. That's amazing. Sir Handel's boiler explode. Sir Handel already met the devil engine, so technically you did see his boiler explode in screams of terror. But in terms of actual explosion, yeah, you kind of saw that in Tsuno Akane in the flashback kind of thing, and also with Run Cold. So that's a story for another day. Well, the thing is, Akane could just use his arm use her arm to just do this and this. Huh? I'm confused. Well, any Halloween special? Okay, so I'm going to say this right now. I've gotten comments on my recent videos about me requesting me to adapt the rest of Narrow Gauge's audio stories using his audio. I can't do that. If I do, I'd be fucked. So anyway. So I have my own iterations of those stories planned for next year, so stand by for that. Honestly, thank you so much for the feedback on my adaptations of Tsuno Akane and Run Cold. The Run Cold's already been adapted several times, but the Tsuno Akane story, no one's done it up until me. So thank you so much for watching that video. I've got there's also, as I said, Tipping Over I'm working on, but you're also going to see Country Route 21 and Frozen in Fear. So that's going to be coming soon in the 22 Tesla universe. I do have a personal sequel to one of his stories from a year ago, The Killing Experiment. That's coming in about 5 days' time. So while you enjoy those videos, I will be not only producing and promoting and whatnot behind the scenes. Yes, that's a story. Well, actually, there was a wooden railway adaptation like 20 years ago, sort of thing. So, but there wasn't. There was a trains adaptation of it by Daylight, but mine's going to be a little bit more practical than his. Sorry. Battle Edward. So you want Edward to battle who? Hello, Victor the E2. Why the hell is Thomas passed away? Actually, they're trains models of both Lightning McQueen and Mater, but they'll probably be background characters. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. You, Soldier Boy, you, Soldier Boy, that song. Anyways, I will be right back. Okay. I'm back. Equal, depending on the universe. Depends, based on the universe. Hello back. I'm Front. Nice to meet you. Whew. Oh shit, I forgot to take that off. Okay. Ugh. My recent copy of him died. He has to. He must be revived. No comment. Let's see. Ugh. I'll show you in telegraph form, picture form, physical form, or figure form. Tell me in the comments now. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, the diesel looked up and shut himself above street. Okay, it's time to go back to the past. To play this shit again, it's like us. That kind of thing.
Rusty gazed up and shifted himself above stood Boulder. Suddenly, the rock landed on the rails. Rusty was shocked.
Good boy, Dwayne Johnson. You did a sacrifice. The end. To answer your question easily, sorry. Nandroid was from Earthspark was quite the villain, but apparently there's more Earthspark episodes. I felt that the recent match kind of, I'm curious to see what's going to happen in those new episodes because it looks like the Hate Plague is going to be a huge part of this from the trailer, along with several other things. So, yeah, I don't know about Akane. Like, okay, now I'm getting a little. Who wins it? It'd be a duel of all ages. As you can see, it's a very quick duel, and it goes like this, and then, and then, and then, and then. Good. Ugh. 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 Why do I have a potato in my head? A potato. It will go back to the end, and Sydney wins the duel. The end. So Topham has car. So Topham hat would kick the shit out of Scruffy. Well, simple magic. I can't read that. There's words. Or I mean, I can't read that. There's no words on it. Oh yeah, lickety. Sort of jamboree. Well, simple. Gotta allow the ladies to win, and Daisy is the winner. The end. Well, Sir Topham Hatt, no doubt. Oh man, that's a good question. I mean, obviously, like, my personal favorites have to be, what was that story? Oh yeah. Let's see. So many good ones to choose. Television for sure. Definitely. What was it? And then there was like a few others. I do like a lot of the stories from Tales from the Scrap Sightings. Like 22 Tesla does a very good job, and I'm super proud to be one of the main voice actors of his series. Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to you, said Green Railway. You are really starting to steamies or diesels equal. Thank you. What do you mean the best team to ever win? Like, what, like the 2011 Vancouver Canucks who broke my heart, as well as Canada. Definitely Gator, because Gator is important. Welcome back. I'm front, left and right are everywhere, and oh, and oh, and oh, and oh. Yeah, Gator would easily beat Poe from the Teletubbies by a long shot. I don't mind. It's just, it is what it is, sort of thing. What? Cookies versus a movie? Oh man, they'll go down to the battle. Oh man, I'd love to see. That's actually going to happen in Sodor Origins. Funny enough, in my Sodor Origins universe, where Birdie actually races Bumblebee and Hot Rod, but then eventually, Birdie does get sideswiped by Motormaster. So, interesting. Oh, Bertram, hello. It was a good story, a nice little personal follow up to Edward. Edward Strikes On. Although I highly recommend checking out my rewrite of Edward Strikes Out because it makes more sense than the original story. It just doesn't make sense for Edward to be like taking spite on Rocky. It should be Gordon. So the end. Let's just say this. I was quoting Victor Tanzig, where he says, "I'll have a talk with you later." You're not in trouble, man. I'm just playing around with you. Well, strength, nobility, intelligence. Where the hell are you? Yeah, I'm just going to some of my other DMs here, just trying to, you know. Well, it was supposed to be on back in 2017. But of course, I didn't have the proper resources back then in 2017. The farming was low at the time, but got increasing by the time Last Night came out. Thanks for reminding me. I'm going to check that out. Sorry. Oh, Undead Shed. That was a bit of a. Okay, so going back to your question, Sodor Origins, I have it slated up for next year or 2026 or as late as 2027. I don't know when. I don't know the date. Scripts have to be finalized. Have to cast my actors. Have to get the figures needed for the necessary stop motion and such. Need to get guidance from the legendary stop motion makers of Transformers, like that are not yet. I'll check that out soon. I do see similarity, but Hot Rod was never like demoted or what Thomas was in Legend of Lost Treasure. Starman really was absolutely out of character until the very end. In my universe, they're friends and not a couple yet, in a way. But there'll be explanation as that time goes along. Are you kidding me? As a chocolate bar? Hershey's chocolate bar? What? Okay, I'll say this. I think the reason why Hot Rod was never demoted or punished or whatnot. It was the heat of the moment. Optimus was about to finish off Megatron. Hot Rod was doing what he felt was right by trying to, but the thing is, here's this. If Hot Rod had succeeded, but Optimus survived, then there would have been talk of a demotion kind of thing. But the Matrix sensed Hot Rod was worthy when Hot Rod was able to get the Matrix as it almost fell on the floor. Like you could see the aurora surrounding Hot Rod. That was a sign that Hot Rod was worthy. It didn't surround Ultra Magnus. He made even clear Ultra Magnus. He wasn't worthy because he was going to shoulder the burden of his deceased friend Optimus Prime. That's a story for another day. Hello. Not yet. Oh, for God's sakes. How am I going to make that happen? Like a literal toothpick? Are you serious? There's no assets on the DLS about a toothpick. Okay, let's see. Can you sing the... Oh, geez, that's right. I don't think I've done the touch yet on my channel yet. No, actually, I did. Actually, with Rise of Unicron kind of thing. That doesn't make any sense. The thing is, I have a plan for Alfred doing that in Sodor Origins, which is kind of separate, not really, to my main series. And it involves a OC of a friend of mine who actually ships her OC with Alfred, and that's my promises I made in that series to honor that wish to have that happen. Well, let's see. They are hard nosed. They like to you know they don't back down from any challenge. They like to take charge when necessary. They're very good leaders and role models. See, that's the thing. You're going to see that in a future episode or in Sodor Origins. That's okay. Yeah, actually, you would have seen the very first clip of that long time ago. Long time ago, I mean, like at the start of Halloween, like at the start of October. You would have seen on 2 weeks ago, almost 3 weeks ago, you would have seen a clip of that. So that's the update. What the? Okay, that may be your headcanon, but okay. And actually, if they unite together and take down Battle Trap, that'd be a fun fight. Oh, you have, Luca. I'm impressed. Why would I be converted into a bus? It's funny. I have a bus OC on DeviantArt that hasn't been put to trains yet because I just, with the very recent stuff going on, projects and such. Huh. Hello there, Miguel. What are you talking about? Are you talking about the end of my Dudley the Vagrant Engine adaptation or the Sodor Origins clip or both? Because I'm confused because there is a bit of a parallel to that. Misty Island's going to have a bit of a role in Sodor Origins, and yes, certain Decepticons will be sent to Misty Island, but not banished. And yes, Starscream will be one of them, but Starscream actually is told by Megatron to go to Misty Island to go after the Logging Locos. Well, all right. Basically, I don't want to spoil much, but let's just say that certain engines will join the Decepticons at some point. Not all of them. What the fuck? A door? What are we gonna tell me next? Convert it into a toothpick? Uh, a like what? Like my OC or myself? Like convert it into a door? Like first a bus, now a door. Whatever next? A truck? A toothpick? A lamp post? A telephone? Well, you did see one of them in the recent clip of Sodor Origins, so that gives a hint. Oh my fucking god, a treadmill? I do not believe it. Oh. Okay. Okay. So oh my god. A blanket? Okay, whatever next. An alarm clock? A pillow? A piece of wood? It's funny you mentioned it because there is an episode I have in the works where my OC actually interacts with With about With's experiments, but I'm not one of the experiments. So the end. Oh, okay. Okay, that's good. Thank you for the clarification. Now stop fighting the chat, please. Thank you. Okay. So wait a minute. You're saying that my OC should be converted jokingly, I know you're joking, into one of Gustavo's coaches? Oh man. Well, I've never been to Brazil before, so that's a good excuse to go to Brazil. Become a coach. Yay. I actually custom made that Gustavo model from the DLS with permission, of course. So, but there's no official model of Gustavo yet available for trains. So that's going to be a future release kind of thing. Okay, guys, and 35. TSR, stop fighting. Thank you. Anyway, so One Track Mind. If you're wondering about what, if you're wondering about what do they mean, well, don't forget about my human OC in the fan fiction adaptation that is underway. Basically, this is what Cedric was alluding to. This is Gustavo's like coaches from Big Real Big Adventures. So I tried making them in Blender, but they failed. They're bubbly, they're funny, they can be serious, and they both can well, that's another story with Control 311. Stop. Okay, you know what? No, stop. DSR and 35. Southern Railway is only joking around. Please stop arguing. Thank you, or I'm going to implement some strict measures on my future streams. Thank you. Continue on, Sodor No Way. You have my permission. Keyboard, that's fucking hilarious. Let's see. I was about to rage end the stream, but I'm not going to. I'm too good of a mood to do that. I'm just so thrilled with the. Let's see, hard to see through the. Oh yeah, of course. So I'm just reading through the various comments from my recent adaptations. Actually, here's the thing. I mentioned that I have spoken to Derek K, but it wasn't for that reason. I'll keep that in mind next time I speak to him. But basically, let's just say a little bit of a surprise on the horizon with a good friend of mine. Favorite Scary Thomas episode? Well, funny enough, The Killing Experiment has the most likes on like that video alone, the most likes on a single video on my channel. 1,000 likes, maybe more than that. So huge thanks to everyone who liked the video. Half Engine is up there too. Same with Tsuno Akane. Same with Scaredy Engines. I thought it was, Spanner for certain. I was shocked at the amount of views. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, there's also Old Stomping Grounds, Smokeless Mainland. 13th Man was a fun one to do. It really was. Pumping Engine, oh man, that was certain something, and then the Scary Sir Handle, Devil Engine, that was the haha. And then the Something in the Minds was just like an LOL sort of L lol. Do you mean the woman in the viaduct? Yes. Well, again, I don't know. Like I may, because see, David Kaye is a voice actor. Yes, he'd be good friends to some of the producers and the director and the actors and the other 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 actors and actresses. But anyway, I'm not sure. That is actually a story for another day, because this is a request by Luker himself. It's in his universe, technically not my universe, sort of thing. But oh yeah, Dr. Ethan Choi. He's a good character in Chicago Med. In Sodor Origins, actually, that happens. Funny enough, during a conflict that results in betrayal within the Decepticons, and far reaches of the galaxy. That's where we see Megatron, and this is like pure total G1 Megatron sort of thing. That's when we see Diesel 10, Diesel 10, makes the proposal, not Megatron. Oh yeah, the Tadmar pencil. The pencil, that was the most imperative part of the film. It played a vital role in the film. Like, I don't know what you mean by that. Oh man, it feels like when... I agree. The Magic Pencil was my favorite character. Anthony 5, this is your final warning. All right? Like, stop arguing or I'm going to have to suspend you from my streams. A live telling of the episode Bread. I'm just gonna ignore the arguing in the chat and any positive comments because this will most likely be the okay. Wait, look. Arguing, stop in the chat, or this will be the final stream of the year, and the next stream will be January 1st, 2025. So I had some plan for this year, but I'm considering rescheduling them for the following year. Do not test my patience, or I may not release, or I might take down the upcoming videos of my channel. So I plan not to stop streaming for a little bit. Actually, at first Henry gets skeptical, but then after Jetfire saves Henry from an attack at the level crossing, yeah, that's when Henry and Jetfire become firm friends. Okay. Oh, easily Bush, because Butch can easily, because a very experienced tow truck can just, outmaneuver like dead end, Wild Rider breakdown, and drag strip, and then Motormaster he can just definitely lead him into an impound like unknowingly, and then there you go. And we're not talking politics here tonight. I'm sorry. Well, that would be. It's funny because Great Race, Jury Bound Sodor, and Big Real Big Adventures, the movie, all have a similar plot to Cars in a way. And honestly, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. It's a good question, but all right. Let me. Okay. Honestly, it would be a tie, but then Ace would win. The end. Well, Thomas would run away from the Constructicons and then get Optimus Prime and maybe, I don't know, like some of the other Autobots to take the individual Constructicons down, but then, of course, they have to face Devastator, the combined form, because think about it. Constructicons, Stunticons, they merge into a Gestalt Combiner, and there you go. So there's that. And hopefully we do see a proper live-action Combiner, like in the Rise of the Beast sequel in the next 5 years when that comes out. And by then, Peter Cullen will still be voice acting Optimus Prime. You'll see a. Oh man, that's a good question. I'd say both. Actually, I've got some OCs in the back burner that I've had for some time They haven't been put in trains yet, but there should be a little bit easy. I think there's like 1 or 2 more. In terms of future OC characters, there is a human OC that I've created. You're going to see a fan fiction film about this. I've just been working hard on it. So, Butch would win because he could just, get like a tow cable and just tie around Minosaur's legs, and then just tie him off, knock him over. The end. I'm shocked that certain people are not on as of now. Yes, but I haven't figured out what I'm going to make. Oh, you mean like if the Constructicons, when they come to Earth and they scan like all the pack members, and then their alter modes are like their vehicle basis? Ace would probably win. The thing was, Lady stayed behind to guard the magic buffers. That's why she wasn't at the final battle. So, sorry. Magic, of course. Ace's magic, like, going free and easy. That would be interesting. I haven't thought of that because let's see, you got because the alternate modes of the Constructicons are far different bases than the Pax vehicle bases. Because let's see, if you put Kelly with Hook, and then Bone Crusher with Byron, and then Scrapper and Jack, Mixmaster and Patrick, and then Max and or Monty with Long Haul. Why not both? Let's see. Let's see, because I'm looking at let's see. Because let's see, yeah, I mentioned Scrapper. Oh yeah, Scavenger is an excavator. Yeah, that like easily he would scan Alfie or Oliver. And then I think I mentioned everyone else. I think I pretty much mentioned everybody. So yeah, that'll be quite the thing. Well, maybe Scavenger can scan both, and then because Scavenger is like a big excavator, so size and strength kind of thing. To answer that question, I'd say Paxton. City would provide a distraction, and Paxton would just do his magic. Yeah, Byron, not Biron, because Martin Biron formerly of the NHL, farming now with TSN. So yeah, because I mean, so basically well, obviously I take Puffing Billy. Smoke is a very violent like steam engine that wanted to get rid of Puffing Billy. So there's that. Well, I remember there was that brief interaction in Family Guy where Peter Griffin does talk to Megatron, which was funny. The pack would win because of unity and the power of friendship. Oh damn. Let's see, because yeah. Well, I did mention Scrapper would scan Jack. You mentioned Bone Crusher scan. You mentioned the others, so Scrapper would easily scan Jack. But I don't think you've forgotten anybody. But if you count the live action Constructicons, then that's another animal in itself. I mean, Overlord would probably scan Nelson then, in a sense. Well, I mean, Peter Griffin did speak to Optimus Prime in a church in one episode, so, but was never worthy of the Bible. The Bible said, "Bible this," said Optimus Prime, and then there you go. Oh, anyway. I haven't forgotten about him. Wait, what? Wait, what is it, Luca? Okay, so to answer that question, um, those Halloween adaptation remakes were made way back in February, as started February, and production of them ended as late as May. So 4 months. Like that was how far in advance. Um, I do have tipping over in production, like because once the stream ends, then the plan is to resume production. So meaning the next stream won't be for a little bit. Now the next video coming up won't be till, oh, would you look at that, this Thursday. So and then there's the next, yeah, then that's just going to be like, you know, it's a nice little nice little honorary and such. Dude, that's a personal question. I'm not going to answer that. Yeehaw. And that is a bus gifted to me when I graduated high school. So there's that. Oh man. let's see. Who would win? Oh my god. Easily, my sunglasses would destroy the PS5 in a heartbeat. What the? Oh, hi. What? You actually did? Which ones? My adaptations or random videos? Whopper, Junior. What do you mean that's something in the Minds video I did? Like, of course, I said it was not a direct adaptation. It was just like a follow-up sort of direction with that story. Yeah. Ah, no Prime. Great to see you. Here's the thing. If you watch The Rise of Jasper Fitzgerald, that answers the question. Joseph Bubbles. Well, basically, the thing is, like, I thought it would fit, you know, and it's, I mean, it's solely up to you, N35 on this. Well, there's no proper trains model of Mr. Bubbles. Like, so that's gonna have to. I agree with Luca because she actually. Oh, hello, Sodor Tales. Okay, this chat is getting out of control. Shit. Well, now you have to watch Run Cold. So that just premiered today. Well, thanks. Yes, things have been all right. One Track Mind. No, I'm sorry because copyright. The end. What? This is an epic, absurd stream. Nothing compares. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Jump? Wait, time out. Instead of the power plant, we should have a jump. Jump into where? Jump into the nuclear. What? Well, okay. Basically, what I did for my version of the 13th Van, all I did is just a copy and paste of Carson Marenka's annotation, pasted it onto uh, one of those box vans, and there you go. That wouldn't make any sense unless the ground was unstable. Who? Who's what and what's who? I need an explanation. Hello, Trains Iron Horse 34. Good to see you. 1 second. Um, sorry, I'm just yeah. Okay. I'm pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get my mod introduction live stream like ready before the year's out because I think this is like the tipping point. And speaking of tipping point, I gotta get the story adapted as soon as possible. Yes, I am broken, but not like emotionally. Anyway, darn tune, cowboy shooting yeehaw. So it was a lovely day on the island of Sodor. Thomas and Cabernet were everywhere. Technically, it's technically it's not. How does it? Okay, interesting. Yeah, the thrill can fire the pill. Anyway, back to the. He died 10 years ago. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, 10 years ago. That's what I mean by a long time ago. Like 2014 is when he passed away. I actually did a parody of him of Aladdin recently. I think it would have been August or September. It would have been around the time that. Oh yeah, it would have been. And that was shortly before Johnny Goudreau and his brother Matthew passed away. Okay. Yes. So, uh, I hope everyone's gotten their negative energy out of their system in the chat. Um, and with that being said, we're going to be taking another. Anyway, so all right, so sus. Okay, let's find a way. Let's see. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heart. Tell me why ain't nothing but a music. Tell me what I never wanna hear you say. I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a why I never want to feel the same. I want it that way. But that's impossible. That will destroy both systems if you do that at the same time. Anyways, so where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, hold on. And I'll be right back. Okay, I've returned after so long. That's in the works. What else have I seen? Interesting. Oh my god. Anyway, Arian would destroy the Decepticon clones easily any day of the week. You're making a Thomas game. Good boy. Let's see. Ah! Ah. Ah. Thanks. I'll go to work tomorrow to get my tooth. That way, I don't have any nasal problems again. Depends on the universe, honestly, to answer the question. And so, with that being said, everyone, that's the end of this live stream. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next time we see each other again, which will have a load of the 9,000 admins. Thank you, everyone. See you in the next. Bye bye.